Welcome back. If you're just joining us, I'm here with Christina Miller of Seafair Foods, the makers of Miller's Select Lump Crab Meat. So, Chris, it's great to have you today here preparing these great crab recipes for us.
Thank you, Janie. It's a pleasure.
Hey, now, what's the first recipe you're going to make for us?
We're going to make lemon and orange scented crab puffs. 3 main ingredients go into the mixture. Mayonnaise, half a cup. Then a packed half cup of grated Havarti cheese. And you want to blend it in really well with your scallions.
Okay.
And I'm going to put in just a pinch of cayenne pepper. Give it a little zip. Use your taste on that, whatever you think is a good quantity for your family and friends. I'm going to recommend with all the recipes, mix up the mixture ingredients first very well. And that way you're not going to break up the chunks of crab meat. If you put the crab meat through this process,
right,
we're going to end up destroying a lot of the really nice look that you want to have with the finished product.
Yeah, tell us about this particular, while you're adding it, go ahead and tell us about this particular, this is lump, but
this is the back fin lump, and it's distinguished from another grade of lump called jumbo lump because the pieces are smaller and sometimes broken. It's really hard. These are the hardest crabs you can pick. They're very small, and you can imagine getting all this meat out of there without breaking them up badly.
What do you have, the back
This
fin?
is the lump crab meat, which is the back fin. Jumbo lump, which is the whole big chunks we used on the salad. White, we have not put it in a recipe. It can be used for virtually anything. Dips, spreads, etc. The claw grade is wonderful for dishes like this, which have a little bit of zing to them, or for things like gumbo. One of my favorites is to mix white and claw to make crab cakes.
Oh, yeah.
The combination is great. It gives you a little economy, or either the lump grade if you want some of a chunkier texture. I think that chunkiness is what is nice.
I like it when I make crab cakes. I use the lump.
The claws have these little claws top and bottom. They pack the crab meat so if they get a whole chunk bottom, then the broken up pieces, and then another layer of the whole chunks. This happens to be my favorite grade. We get it mixed together.
So you have a little lemon, and this of course has a beautiful fragrance, doesn't it?
It does. And I think about twice as much of the lemon zest as the orange. And I just kind of watch it go around. Then the orange. And that gives a very wonderful scent.
Wow, yes. And while you're doing that, let's talk about the bruschetta, or these toasted French bread rounds that you made. How did you make these?
They're very easy. You slice your bread at an angle and brush it with olive oil. Then you put it under the broiler one side at a time. Watch it really carefully.
Yeah.
If you're not planning on paying attention, don't do that at that time.
I've burned a lot of these.
It's easy to do, and then turn them over, brush them with olive oil again, and run them back through the oven. And you end up with these beautiful bruschettas. We'll blend this in very gently.
Okay.
Okay, I think we're ready to prepare.
Okay, so.
Take a fork.
Okay.
Let's see, I don't know if we've got.
Oh, I'll get another fork.
Okay. And you're gonna, sometimes it's helpful to even use your fingers, depending on how much you need to put on these.
Okay.
So just put a dollop on each round.
Okay. And so when do you serve these, Christina? For what kind of occasion? For brunch?
They're
or
wonderful
an appetizer?
for brunch. They're also wonderful for appetizers. If you're having a party, a tea would be delightful in the afternoon.
Oh, yes. Okay, got room for one more, I think.
Okay.
And so these are going to go in a 350-degree oven for how long?
About 10 or 15 minutes. Watch them. You want it to get heated through nicely. And then at the very end, we'll put them under the broiler just for a minute or two to get that golden brown on top. Once they come out of the oven, we've arranged them nicely on a platter, and then if you take a little chopped chive or parsley, sprinkle them over the top, it really gives a nice bit of color before you serve. And I think they're ready to serve and ready to eat fresh from the oven is the best way to do it.
This is great.
And with a few little sprinkles on the plate, it really gives it a festive look.
Wow, they look great, and they would make a great party appetizer as well as an addition to your Sunday brunch.